kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Mount Lebanon in girls volleyball. The Lady Indians are currently 0-3 for the season, where the Lady Blue Devils are 1-2 in section play. My name is Steve Campbell, along with Lily Simmons and Dylan Fink behind the camera. It's Thursday night, September 13th, 2018. Peters Township is wearing their white jerseys with red numbering, and Mount Lebanon is wearing their white jerseys and blue numbers. We're getting ready to get started with play in a few minutes. Currently, the down ref is now looking at the lineups to make sure that they match up for statistic purposes and to make sure that people are moving forward with their substitutions without having an issue. Currently, the players on the court are Madison Tassone, number 7, Lauren Valentic in the middle, Emmy Plaskina is in as setter, Abby Crookshank is the libero, she's in the red jersey, Celine Blonde is middle back, number 12, and Erin Herpy, number 10, is also a setter. For those of you who don't know volleyball, or this is your first time to watch a volleyball match, these are best of 3 games. They used to be called games. They're now called sets, and it's best of 3. Whoever wins the first 3 sets is the winner of the match. Mount Lebanon is off to serve. Serve, pass to Blonde. Plaskina pushes it to the outside to Tassone. Tassone with a big hit and the kill. Point for Peters Township. Amy Plaskina is back to serve. She'll be serving to Mount Lebanon. Currently, it looks like Mount Lebanon has a backcourt setter. Nice float serve to the libero. Pass, free ball coming over. This is an opportunity to gain a point. Push to Valentic. Valentic pushed. Nice pickup, but a kill. The score is now 2-0 in favor of Peters Township. Amy Plaskina with the serve. Another nice jump float. Pass to the 10-foot line. Rolled. Plaskina picks it up. Valentic over to the weak side for Mount Lebanon. A touch. Plaskina picks the ball up. And it is a point for Mount Lebanon. Peters Township will now receive the serve. Score is 2-1 in favor of Peters Township. Service error on number 23 from Mount Lebanon. That is a point for Peters Township. Scoring in volleyball is rally scoring, which means every time the ball hits the ground, there is a point served. And another point. That's one of the things you really just don't want to do. When your opponent serves into the net or has a service error, the one thing you don't want to do is serve it back, because it's just a net zero. Three receivers back for Peters Township. Big hit, out, and that's 3 service errors in a row. The score is 4-2, Peters Township. Abby Crookshank is in to serve. Coming into the game is Kyle Keene. Abby with a float serve. 4 service errors in a row. We're just marching our way to 25. Peters Township currently runs a 3-passer offense, which means in the back they always have 3 people. They break the court into thirds for passing purposes. Pass by Crookshanks, right on target to Plaskina. And a roll shot by Abby Willett. Big dig by Abby Crookshank. Dump picked up. Willett picks it up. And Tassone tried to get it over, but just wasn't able to do that. Served by Mount Lebanon. Tassone with the pass. Right to the middle. Keene with a big hit, but it is picked up, but not able to be handled by Mount Lebanon. Substitutions now. Erin Herpy coming in, as well as Jocelyn Jakovic. Jocelyn will be playing on the right-hand side of the court, right-hand side of the net, otherwise known as opposite. And a 5th service error by Herpy. Mount Lebanon has to serve. The game is all tied up, 5-5. This is a best-of-5 match. Pass by Crookshank. Herpy picks it up. Tassone passes the ball over. Pushed to the outside by Mount Lebanon. Big swing, picked up and blocked by Keene. Pass, Tassone picks the ball up. Herpy to the middle. Keene with a jumping attack at the middle, but wasn't able to get that ball over. Pass picked up by Crookshank into the net. Another point by Mount Lebanon. The score is now 7-5 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon is wearing the white jerseys with the blue lettering. Peters Township is in the white jerseys with the red lettering. Pass by Blonde. Herpy pushes it back to Blonde. Blonde rolls the ball over to deep middle. Pushed to the outside by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump, picked up by Blonde. And the ball is called out. That is a point for Mount Lebanon. Three passers in the back for Peters Township. Tassone. Crookshank with the pass. Tassone with the backcourt attack. Nice solid shot, but picked up by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump. Crookshank's not fooled. Mount Lebanon tries to push the ball over. Jakovic tried to pick the ball up, but was unable to. Pass went outside. Score is now 9-5 in favor of Mount Lebanon. So Blonde picks the ball up. Herpy pushes the ball to the outside. Jakovic with the outside attack. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon tries to answer back, but drives the ball out of bounds. That's a point for Peters Township. Celine Blonde, number 12, is serving. She has a very good jump float serve, as evidenced by that service ace. Another jump float by Celine. Pushed Mount Lebanon with a weak side attack. Big block by Toussaint. Dump. Herpy pushes the ball 10 foot. Blonde with a roll shot picked up by the middle blocker of Mount Lebanon. Roll shot back. Blonde picks the ball up. Herpy pushed outside to Toussaint. And just a bit outside. Score now is Mount Lebanon 10, Peters Township 7. Crookshank with the pass. Herpy tried to get it. Pass back over. Roll shot into deep corner. And it is called in. Just hit the tape. Substitutions. Joe Yates coming into the game, along with Lauren Valentic. Joe Yates, number 22, is a senior. She's played for the Indians for 4 years now. 4-year veteran of the team. Nice service ace. That was a situation where the two backcourt passers for Mount Lebanon just didn't know where to go, and they thought that the other one had it. Another nice serve. Trouble for the Blue Devils. Yates with a perfect pass right to the middle, and just pushed outside by Valentic. Mount Lebanon has the serve. The score is 11-9. Ball's picked up by Yates. Pushed to the outside. Jakovic with a roll shot. Mount Lebanon having trouble. Free ball coming over. This is an opportunity for the Indians. Big swing by Valentic that's blocked. Ball unfortunately did hit the ceiling and then fell to the other side, which results in a point for the Blue Devils. Three passers in the back: Toussaint, Blonde, and Yates. And the sixth service error of this set. Abby Willett coming into the game along with Emmy Plaskina. Plaskina will be serving and playing setter. Mount Lebanon with the outside shot. Roll. Plaskina picks it up. Yates keeps it in play. Plaskina pushes it deep. And that results in a point for the Indians. The Indians are climbing their way back into this game. The score's 11-12. Trouble for the Devils. Plaskina pushes it back. Roll shot by Toussaint. Push to the middle. Plaskina picks it up. Yates pushed to the outside. Toussaint with the swing. Picked up by the Blue Devils. Push to the weak side. And that results in a point for the Blue Devils. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Pass by Toussaint. Plaskina pushes the ball to the outside. And the ball was just outside by Willett. Very nice serve by Mount Lebanon. Yates unable to handle it. That ball just dropped as soon as it went over top of the net. It was really a perfect serve. Yates gets the opportunity to redeem herself, and she does with a perfect pass Pushed to Sohn, pushed it out. Back, Blonde with a backcourt attack. And the ball is in for an Indian point. Madison to Sohn, back to serve. Push to the middle, run. Yates picks that ball up. Pushed out to Blonde, and the kill. Yates says nothing hits the ground over here, and just pick that up and put it right to what they call target, which is right where the setter should be standing to run their offense. Hits the ceiling, pushed. Free ball coming over. Toussaint with a perfect pass. 31 to Valentic. I can't believe they picked that up. That was good defense. Roll shot into the middle. Valentic says no soup for you. He puts the ball down on Mount Lebanon's side. Toussaint with the serve. Valentic tried to push it. Free ball over for Mount Lebanon. Yates picks it up. She's not fooled. Toussaint with a solid backcourt attack. Just out off of the back line by about a foot. Mount Lebanon with the serve. The score is 16-14 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Toussaint, Yates, and Blonde back for the serve receive. Just kept that in play. Up for the block. Blonde picks it up. Plaskina pushes it to the weak side. Big hit by Abby Willett. Free ball back over. Another opportunity for the Indians. And pushed down by Lauren Valentic. After she puts it away, Abby Cruikshank goes in to serve. And Kyle Keene goes in to the front court for her middle duties. Nice serve by Cruikshank. Roll shot picked up by Toussaint. Plaskina pushes out to Blonde. Blonde with the big hit. And it is blocked. That is a point for Mount Lebanon. Three passers in the back, Cruikshank, Toussaint, and Blonde. Pass picked up by Cruikshank over the net. Mount Lebanon's middle just redirects that pass down on Peters Township side for a point. Score is now 18-15 in favor of the Blue Devils. Long with the serve, Blonde with the pass, perfect to Plaskina. Push and a big kill by Abby Willett. Abby Willett is one of the, she's the only freshman that's starting on the varsity squad this year. Erin Herpy is back in, along with Jocelyn Jakovic. Pass to the strong side of Mount Lebanon. Big hit. Just not able to get their hands on it. Ball bounced along the tape and fell in on the Indian side. That's a point for Mount Lebanon. Still have three passers in the back for Peters Township. Blonde, Cruikshank, and Toussaint. Nice pass by Cruikshank. Push to the outside, just not high enough for Kyle Keene to get her hands on it. The referee also called a double hit on Herpy. And we're back with the score 20-16 in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils with the serve. Pass by Toussaint. Push to the middle. Keene pushes it out. Finds the open spot on the court and gets the point for the Indians. Celine Blonde back to serve with the deadly jump float. Trouble for the Blue Devils. Picked up by Herpy. Cruikshank pushes it to the outside. Blonde picks it up in the backcourt. She just did it all that point. Celine is a senior. She's played with the Indians for 4 years. It's been nice to watch her grow as a server. She's probably one of the better servers on the team at this point. Apparently there's an issue with the ball, so they're changing balls. It's about 110 degrees in the gymnasium tonight, so there's probably a lot of sweat on the ball, and they wanted to change it out. Ball's pushed outside for Mount Lebanon. Big swing. It was blocked by the Indians. The backcourt was just not able to get to the ball. Score is now 21-18 in favor of Mount Lebanon. 3 passers in the back, Tassone, Cruikshank, and Blonde. Cruikshank with the pass to Herpy. He ran a quick shot to Jakovic. He ran a little bit of a play there. She's on the right side. She came in for what is called a 2-ball. The ball was up 2 foot above the tape, so she really kind of needs to be in the air. But at the same time, the ball is leaving the setter's hands. Serve by Mount Lebanon is out. The score is now 19, serving 22. Peters Township. Joe Yates in to serve. Lauren Valentic is playing middle. Madison Tassone is going to be moving to the left side. And Jocelyn Jakovic will be on the right side of the front of the court. And a big block by Valentic. That ball didn't even have a chance. Yates back with the serve. And just a little bit on the outside. That ball was out by probably about a foot and a half. Scores 23-20, Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon with a serve. Picked up by Yates. And nobody home. The ball just wasn't out to the front, and everybody stood there and pretty much watched. And we have a timeout with the score 24-20 in favor of Mount Lebanon. We'll be right back. Valentic pushes the ball over, picked up. Valentic then pushes it back to get the side out. Some substitutions for the Indians. Plaskina is coming in to serve. And Abby Willett will be replacing Erin Herpy. Plaskina with the jump float serve. Picked up by the libero from Mount Lebanon. And blocked down by Abby Willett. It's a point for Peters Township. Now we have a timeout by Mount Lebanon, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Peters Township has the ball. They have the serve. It is 24-22 in favor of Mount Lebanon. They need to make a stop here. Push to the outside. That is another point. The Indians are back in this game. The score is 23-24. Plaskina has the serve. Jump float, nice serve. Pass trouble for Mount Lebanon. Free ball coming over. This is an opportunity. Pushing it to the middle. Valentic with a big hit, double block. Picked up by Willett. Tassone with the hit. Roll shot by Mount Lebanon, picked up by Yates. Plaskina pushed the ball outside to Tassone. Tassone with a big swing. Nobody there. Point Peters Township. We're all tied up, 24-24. You must win by 2, which means we're at a game to 2 at this point. Plaskina with the serve. Pass to the middle. Nobody there. Mount Lebanon gets the point. It's now set point again for Mount Lebanon. 3 passers in the back. Blonde, Yates, and Tassone. Tassone is actually in the front court, but she's back passing. Ball is out. That is the 8th service error of this set. And the score is 25-25. There is no cap. We will play until there is a 2-point lead. Served by Tassone. And a point for Peters Township. Peters Township takes the lead, 26-25. It's now set point Peters Township. Mount Lebanon has the timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back with the score 26-25. It is set point for Peters Township. Tassone with the serve. Pass by Mount Lebanon to the outside. Big swing. And Mount Lebanon ties it back up. It's now 26-26. Both teams are fighting hard for this set. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Picked up by Yates. Plaskina pushes it to the middle. Valentic with a big swing. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. But they're not able to handle it. That's a point for Peters Township. Out goes Valentic. In comes Keene and Crookshank. Crookshank has the serve. It's a libero to libero serve there. Quick dump. All tied up again. 27-27. Blonde, Tassone, and Crookshank back to pass. Crookshank with a perfect pass. Plaskina pushed to the outside to Blonde. Blonde gets blocked on the outside. Point for Mount Lebanon. It's now set point for Mount Lebanon. Serve. Crookshank, trouble pass. Picked up. Plaskina pushes it over for a free ball. Mount Lebanon now having trouble. Roll shot by Mount Lebanon. Picked up by Crookshank. Plaskina pushes out to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot off speed. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon tried to trick it. Plaskina wasn't fooled. She picks it up. And they called a double contact on Crookshanks. That is the set. 29-27, and we'll be right back. And we're back with the start of set 2. Mount Lebanon Blue Devils won that first set 29-27. Peters Township with the serve. Blue Devils push, big hit by Mount Lebanon. First blood is served. Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon is wearing the white jerseys and blue numbers. They are on the left side of your screen. On the right side is Peters Township and white jerseys, red numbers. In the back, you have Tassone. Plaskina is setting. Crookshank and Blonde. Crookshank with the pass. Plaskina pushed to the outside. Willett with the shot. Roll shot. Gets the point. Side out in rotation for Peters Township. Tassone back to serve. Score is 1-1. Tassone with the serve. Pass by Mount Lebanon, tight to the net. The middle pushes. Valentic with the joust, pushes it away. Mount Lebanon thought the point was over and gave up on that one. That results in a point for Peters Township. So with the serve. Pass by Mount Lebanon. Trouble and under the net. That's another point by Peters Township. Score is 3-1. Tassone with the serve. Pass by Mount Lebanon, trouble. Roll shot, out of bounds. The key to volleyball is being able to run your offense, and if you can't pass the ball up into the middle by the net, you limit your opportunities for hitting. You can push the ball to either of the outsides, but your middles are effectively they're only good there for blocking. You can't use them for an offense. Peters Township has really stepped up the game this set. They're up 5-1. Tassone with the serve. She's a sophomore. Push to the outside from Mount Lebanon. Big swing, but blocked by Willett. Willett set that block, and Valentic closed it and just shut him down. Tassone with the serve. Bad pass. Ooh. Trouble. Free ball passed over. Peters Township was just standing on their heels, waiting and watching. Mount Lebanon back with the serve. 3 passers, Tassone, Crookshank, and Blonde. Tassone with the pass. Plaskina pushed outside to Blonde. Roll shot over the block and in. Substitutions, Valentic went out. Keene is in. Crookshank back to serve. Crookshank with a serve to the libero of Mount Lebanon. Push to the middle. Middle pushes it outside. Crookshank keeps it up. Tassone keeps the ball up. Blonde pushes it outside. Blonde with the block. Mount Lebanon pushed to the outside. Willett got a piece of that. Ball bounced off of her forearms and out of bounds. That's a point for Mount Lebanon. Score is 7-3, Peters Township. 3 passers in the back for Peters. Plaskina pushed 10-foot line to Tassone. Roll shot in the back corner, otherwise known as the coffin corner. The corners of the volleyball court are really difficult to defend, along with the middle area, right by the 10-foot line, which is 10 foot behind the nets on either side. That blue line is called the 10-foot line. Herpy is in to serve. Pass Mount Lebanon pushes to the middle. Quick dump into the corner. Crookshank unable to get it. Jocelyn Jakovic is also in the game. Based on the formation, it looks like she's going to hit from the outside first, closest to the referee, and then after the ball goes over the net, she'll move over to the right-hand side. Service error by Mount Lebanon. Ball is out of bounds. Blonde with the serve. Pass by Mount Lebanon. Slide by Mount Lebanon, driven into the net. Point for Peters Township. The score is 10-4, Peters Township. Blonde back to serve. Tassone, Keene, and Jakovic up front. There's a free ball coming over from Mount Lebanon. Blonde with a perfect pass. Herpy pushed the ball outside to Tassone. Tassone with a big swing, but the block is sealed by Mount Lebanon. Point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon has substitution right now. Number 18 for Mount Lebanon coming in to serve. The score is 5-10. Peters Township does have the lead. Service error by Mount Lebanon. That results in a point for Peters Township. As well as substitutions. Joe Yates comes into the game to serve for Kyle Keene. Lauren Valentic is now back in the game. Slide by Mount Lebanon. Not fooled by Tassone and Valentic, who had that block sealed. Pushed out to the middle. Valentic with a big swing and the kill. Point Peters Township. Yates with the serve. Nice pass by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump. Push to the outside, Tucson with a big swing blocked. Valenta keeps the ball in play. Unfortunately, nobody was there to pick the ball up after that. Mount Lebanon currently has a front court setter, which means not only can she set, but she can also hit the ball over the net if she wants. Big swing by Tucson. Ball bounces around in the ceiling. Mount Lebanon picks it up. Free ball passes over. Out of bounds. Point Peters Township. Score is now 13-6. Abby Willett coming back into the game, along with Emmy Plaskina. Out go Jocelyn Jakovic and Aaron Herpy. Seems to be some discussion at the table, the referee. I'm wondering if somebody might be out of rotation. With volleyball, you are able to move around the court. If you're in the front of the court and you're a hitter, you can be anywhere when the ball is in play. However, you must go back to your position and maintain rotation, just like in picnic volleyball and everybody goes around in a circle and rotates. You must rotate in varsity volleyball as well, but you do have the ability to move around. You can also do that in the backcourt as well. So that's why a lot of times after the play, you'll see different people moving into different spots. But at the end of the day, you have to go back to where you are in the rotation until the ball is in play, and then you have the ability to move. Apparently there is no issue. Everything is cleared up, and we're going to resume play. Plaskina with the serve. Trouble for Mount Lebanon. Roll shot. Picked up by Willett. Plaskina pushes the ball outside. Tucson with the kill. That was run very nicely because the ball was passed very well. They could have put the ball to Valentic, and Valentic sold that she was getting the ball, and that froze the middle blocker and left a one-on-one situation for Tucson. Another point by Peters Township. The score is 15-6. We have a timeout with Mount Lebanon, and we'll be right back. And we're back in set 2 of Peters Township versus Mount Lebanon. The score is 15-6 in favor of the Indians. Plaskina with the serve. Mount Lebanon having trouble with Plaskina's serve today. Push to the outside. Tucson with a big swing and blocked by Mount Lebanon. That'll be a side out and a point for Mount Lebanon. Oh no, she pushed it through. That is a point for Peters Township. Plaskina still has the serve. Mount Lebanon is struggling this set. That's a double hit by Mount Lebanon and a point. Score is 17-6, Peters Township. Plaskina with a serve. Struggled pass. Tucson pushes that ball out. Mount Lebanon picks the ball up. Valentic hit it right off the top of the tips of her fingers. Just wasn't able to get her full hands on that ball. So we have a side out. Mount Lebanon will serve. Substitutions for Mount Lebanon. 3 passes in the back. Blonde, Yates, and Tucson. Plaskina moves up into the setter's position. Pushes the ball to the weak side. Tucson with a big swing to the angle. Mount Lebanon's there to pick it up. Pass to the outside of Mount Lebanon. Blonde picks it up. Plaskina throws it out. And Willett pushes the ball over. Quick shot to the middle. Picked up by Yates. Plaskina pushes it to the backcourt. Blonde with the swing. Picked up by Tucson. Pushed to Willett. Willett with the swing. And 6 packs the backcourt player for Mount Lebanon. She hit that ball so hard and so fast, she didn't even have a chance to move. Hit her right in the head. And we have a timeout called with the score being 18-7. And we'll be right back. Push to the outside. Swing and a point for Mount Lebanon. The score is 18-8 in favor of Peters Township. Mount Lebanon now has the serve. Substitutions being made on Mount Lebanon side. Standard three passers in the back, Peters Township. Yates with a pass, push to Blonde. Blonde with a quick dump. Nobody home. Smart play. Everybody was on their heels thinking she was going to be swinging, and she just dumped the ball over top of the block, and nobody was there. Substitutions for Peters Township. Kyle Keene is now in the game. Lauren Valentic is out. Abby Crookshank is in serving. Pass to Mount Lebanon, push to the outside. Double block set up. Hard swing. The call was in for Mount Lebanon and a point. Score is 19-9, Peters Township. Crookshank, Tassone, and Blonde back to pass. Tassone with the pass. Plaskina pushes it to Willett. Willett with a big swing. Picked up. Crookshank's there to pick that ball up. Pushes it outside to Blonde. Blonde swings, and it's blocked by Mount Lebanon. And that is a point. Mount Lebanon trying to claw their way back into this game. One-arm pass by Blonde. Plaskina tries to set the ball quickly with one arm. Kyle Keene is just not there. The ball just moved way too quick. We are in set 2. Peters Township lost the first set. They have a commanding lead at this point in set number 2. Blonde with a roll shot. And the point for Peters Township. Games are to 25. The score is 20-11. In comes Herpy to quarterback the team. And Jocelyn Jakovic comes in for the opposite position, which is on the left side of the net if you're looking from left to right. Crookshank tries to angle that ball back over, just is not able to do that. Side out and point for Mount Lebanon. Substitutions for Mount Lebanon. 3 passers in the back. Up front, you have Blonde, Keene, and Jakovic. Blonde with a big swing, and that's a lift. Point for Peters Township. She hit that ball off the libero, pushed it into number 15 for Mount Lebanon, and they were so close to each other, she just couldn't get a handle on the ball, and she had to lift it just to kind of protect herself. Blonde with a jump float. Pass by Mount Lebanon, tight, pushed over. That's the danger of having a front court setter. When the setter's in the front court, they can jump up above the net, and they can hit the ball over. If they're a backcourt setter or they're playing in the backcourt, they're not able to go above the tape and push the ball over the net. Otherwise, that's a backcourt attack. Only the people who are in the front court are allowed to hit the ball over the net in front of the 10-foot line. Slide by Mount Lebanon. She pushed the ball over. I actually thought that hit the antenna. Those antennae on either side of the court are technically out. If the ball hits that, it's like a foul ball in baseball. Pass by Tassone. Herpy pushed the ball out to Keene. And Mount Lebanon just smothered that ball. There was nowhere for Kyle to go. Score is 21-15. Served by Mount Lebanon. Tassone trouble. Crookshank's there to save her. Tassone passes the ball over. It's an opportunity for the Blue Devils. Quick dump. They just didn't push the ball over the net, and that results in a point for the Indians. Joe Yates coming into the game, along with Lauren Valentic in the front row. Yates with a roll serve. And trouble for Mount Lebanon. Point. Another serve by Yates. Trouble for Mount Lebanon. A free ball is coming over. Blonde with the pass. Pushed out. Jakovic with a roll shot. Mount Lebanon pushes the ball to the outside, swings. Big block by Valenic and Jakovic. Roll shot coming back over. Yates picks that ball up. Herpy pushed the ball outside Tassone. Tassone rolls it. The ball actually rolled up the net, over the other side, and down on Mount Lebanon's side. It is set point Peters Township, 24-15. Peters Township gets this point. They win the set. Pass by Mount Lebanon. Slide, roll, blocked by Valenic. And a net violation is called on Valenic at the time. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Tassone, Blonde, and Yates back to pass. Blonde with the pass. And as I was talking about the setter, we have backcourt setters. We run what's called a 6-2, which means there's two setters, but the setters come out of the backcourt. Herpy reached over the net to try to get that ball, made contact with the blocker. As a result, she's considered a backcourt attacker, and we lost the point. Mount Lebanon is trying to stage a comeback here. The score is 18 serving 24. It is still set point for Peters Township. If Peters Township is able to get a side out, that would result in the end of the set. Blonde with the pass. Herpy pushes it out to Jakovic. Jakovic with a roll shot picked up by Mount Lebanon. Valenic with a big swing, and that'll end that set 25-18 Peters Township. And we'll be right back with set 3. And we're back with the start of set number 3. We have a split match at this point. Mount Lebanon won the first set 29-27. Peters Township won the second set decisively 25-18. And play begins. Plaskina pushes the ball to Tassone, hits the ball a ton. Valenic hits the ball back because Mount Lebanon wasn't able to keep it on their side and drives the ball out of bounds. It is a point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon draws first blood. Herpy passes the ball. Big swing by Valenic. Just outside, probably by about 6 inches. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Blonde with the pass. Quick dump by Plaskina, who started the court in the front row, as Ashley Green usually does. She has both of her setters on the court at the same time at the beginning. Plaskina with the serve. We also have a change in the rotation as well. We've got Jill Yates now playing libero. She's the one with the different colored jersey on. That's a specialty position that is specialized in defensive skills. Libero has to wear a contrasting jersey from all of her other teammates. She's not allowed to block or attack the ball when it's above the net. When the ball's not in play, the libero can replace any back row player with however she wants. She has the ability to move in and out of play at will. It does not count against the substitution limits that the team actually has. Although libero can be replaced by only one player, and she's only able to serve in one location for one position on the court. Score is all tied up 3-3. Mount Lebanon trouble with the ball. Roll shot picked up by Tassone. Just a little bit too hard. Plaskina was unable to get the ball. Mount Lebanon with the serve. The score is 4-3 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Yates with the pass. Out to the 10-foot line. Pushed out to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot. Blocked by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon pushes to the backside. Plaskina picks the ball up. Miscommunication in the back row. Point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon with the serve. 3 passers in the back. Tassone, Yates, Blonde. Yates with the pass. Tight to the net. Trouble again. Mount Lebanon is slowly climbing up on this game. The score is 6-3 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Blonde with the pass. Push to the backside. And Willett drives the ball into the net. She was just a little bit late on that set. The ball was below the net by the time she had a chance to swing at it. Pass by Yates. Good, right to the middle. Valentic with a hammering shot down for a point. It's funny, she goes in, pounds the ball, puts it down, and says, nah, I'm going to go get some water. And in comes Kyle Keene for middle. Roll shot. Tassone puts the ball up. Pliskina. Push to Willett. Willett drives the ball out of bounds. Blonde, Tassone, and Yates in the back to pass. Willett on the right side. Keene on the left. Push to the outside. Blonde with a big hit. Nobody home for Mount Lebanon. That results in a point. In come Jakovic and Herpy. Herpy will be serving. Jakovic, Keene, and Blonde in the front. Pass by Mount Lebanon outside. Roll shot picked up by Tassone. Herpy pushed to the outside to Blonde. Blonde rolls it into the middle. It is picked up by Mount Lebanon. Roll shot back by Mount Lebanon. Herpy pushes the ball outside to Blonde. Big swing. And out. That is a kill for Blonde. The Indians clawing their way back up. Score is 6, serving 8. Mount Lebanon has the lead. Herpy with the serve. Free ball coming over is an opportunity for the Indians. Pushes to the weak side. Jakovic with a roll shot picked up by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump by Mount Lebanon. Yates picks the ball up. Lots of juggling happening over there at that point. Dump and nobody home in the middle. Score is 9, serving 6. Pass by Blonde. Herpy to Keene. Blocked. Yates pushed the ball outside Jakovic. Jakovic rolls the ball over. Yates is there. She picks the ball up. Herpy just pushes the ball over to keep it in play. Tassone picks up a huge middle attack by Mount Lebanon. Keeps the ball in play. Quick middle again and a dump, and Yates just not able to get those spots when they're in defense. It's just a great spot for the middles to go, is right along the net line if you can, because it's just so hard to defend that spot. Mount Lebanon has the serve. The score is 10-6, Mount Lebanon. Ball short, picked up by Yates. Herpy pushes the ball to Blonde. Blonde dumps the ball over. It's touched. And a point for Peters Township. Abby Cruikshank coming in the game, replacing Celine Blonde. Cruikshank with the serve. Yates picks the ball up. Herpy pushes the ball to Jakovic. Jakovic gets an opening in a window and makes the kill. Cruikshank still serving. Mount Lebanon was almost out of rotation there. Mount Lebanon pushes to the outside. Keene and Jakovic were unable to seal that block. Left the window open for Mount Lebanon to push the ball through, and they did for the point. Pass by Yates. Herpy pushed the ball outside Tassone. Tassone winds up for a big swing, but it's picked up by Mount Lebanon. Crookshank with a huge save. Tassone passes the ball over. This is an opportunity for Mount Lebanon. And number 14, the setter, got a little bit greedy there. In come Lauren Valentic. And Maggie Kuhn enters the game for the first time. Maggie is a senior. Played for 4 years. Serve, and it is an ace, a service ace by Kuhn. Comes in, picks up the service ace right out of the chute. Kuhn with her second serve. Right down the line, picked up by Jakovic. Tassone pushed the ball out. Rolls over by Herpy. Quick dump by the setter of Mount Lebanon. This time it does work. And nobody home. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Score is 12, serving 10. Mount Lebanon has the lead. Tassone, Crookshank, and Yates in the back. Pass by Crookshank, right to target. Big kill by Lauren Valentic. That was a perfectly run, what they call 31. It was a 3 zone, about 4 foot in front of the setter, 1 foot above the net. When those are run well, they're almost impossible to stop. Yeah. Push to the outside. Mount Lebanon tried to go over the block, but there was no going over that block without putting the ball out of bounds, which is just what happened. Plaskina with the jump float serve. Mount Lebanon pushes the ball out outside the 10-foot line. Roll shot by Mount Lebanon out of bounds. Another point for Peters Township. Peters Township has now taken the lead 13-12. Plaskina with the serve. Free ball coming over. Nice pass by Yates. Push to the outside. Tassone with a big hammering drive. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon rolls the ball over. Yates pushes it right back to target. Pushed back. And a big hammering hit by Abby Willett. Play is still up. Crookshank picks the ball up. Pushed outside to Tassone again. Roll shot. The ball was in, and it was also touched by the blocker. That is a point for Peters Township. Plaskina is still serving. Jump float. Trouble for Mount Lebanon. That's a service ace for Plaskina. Scores 15-12. Mount Lebanon has called a timeout. And we'll be right back after the timeout. And we're back in set 3. The score is 15-12 in favor of Peters Township Indians. Ball is pushed by Mount Lebanon, rolled, picked up by Yates. Plaskina sets the ball. Pushed by Valentic, and that results in a kill. Another point. Plaskina's just serving lasers right now. That laser was just outside. Mount Lebanon has the serve. They'll have a quick substitution. Up front you have Abby Willett, Lauren Valentic, Madison Tassone. I think that's about the 10th service error by both teams over the course of this match so far. Celine Blonde coming into the game. We have a wet spot on the court. As I had said, it's probably over 100 degrees in the gymnasium, so there's a lot of sweating going on the court. If somebody dives, they leave a wet mark that needs to be dried off, otherwise somebody could slip and fall. Tassone with the serve. Mount Lebanon tries the middle attack. Yates is there, picks the ball up. Peters Township almost had that over. Yates picked it up, and then Abby Willett was on the ground trying to get it up there as well, and just wasn't high enough for Lauren Valentic to push the ball over the net. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Tassone, Yates, and Blonde back to pass. Blonde with the pass. Plaskina pushes middle, and Lauren Valentic just pounds that ball into the ground for another Peters Township point. Now Kyle Keene enters the game. Roll shot from Mount Lebanon. Yates picks the ball up, pushes to Plaskina outside to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot that's picked up by Mount Lebanon. Keene tried to put that ball away and unfortunately just pushed that ball right out of bounds. Served by Mount Lebanon, picked up by Tassone. Plaskina pushes to the middle, and Keene just pounds that ball into the middle. Nobody's home. Everybody was standing there watching, saying, what the heck's going on here? Herpy comes into the game along with Jakovic. Overpass by Mount Lebanon. Yates is there. Blonde pounds it and makes him pay. It's really the key to this game. Minimize your mistakes and take advantage of the mistakes the other team makes, and you'll win games. Another very nice serve by Herpy. Mount Lebanon struggling to handle the serve. And the real key to that game is trying to manage your passing. If you can't pass, you can't run an offense. We have a timeout called by Mount Lebanon, and we'll be right back. And we're back in set number 3. The score is 21-15 in favor of the Peters Township Indians. Aaron Herpy is back to serve. Nice serve by Herpy. Free ball comes over. Yates unable to handle the ball, and that results in a point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon has substitution. In the backcourt passing, you have Blonde, Yates, and Tassone. Blonde is actually in the front court, though, so she will be able to hit. Push to the outside to Jakovic. Jakovic with a nice roll shot. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon hits the ball. Hard angle right into the open spot of the court, and they get a point. Both teams are really fighting hard right now. Peters Township has the lead, but Mount Lebanon is really trying to claw their way back into this. Pass by Tassone. Herpy pushes the ball to Blonde. Blonde crushes a roll shot, kind of a slider, if you will, off to the right-hand side and gets the kill. Abby Crookshank is entering the game now, replacing Celine Blonde. Crookshank with the serve. Mount Lebanon's pass is still outside of the 10-foot line. Roll shot out of bounds. It's so difficult to run any kind of offense if the ball's not passed up to the front of the net. When you are behind that 10-foot line, it just limits anything you can do. And 9 times out of 10, all you can really do is just roll the ball back over the net. Nice big block by Keenan Jakovic. Ball's passed over. Yates picks the ball up. Herpy pushes it outside to Tassone. Slides in to get it. Quick dump. Yates is there to pick that ball up. Ball slide by Mount Lebanon. Crookshank picks the ball up. It's blocked and picked up again. Keene keeps it off the net. Tucson pushes it back over. Another slide by Mount Lebanon. They dump. Yates picks it up. Herpy pushes it to Tucson. Tucson slams the ball, but Mount Lebanon's there to pick it up. Big swing, and the ball is in. That was a good volley by both teams right there. The effort by both teams there was really, really amazing. It was awesome. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Peters Township is leading 23-18. 2 more points, they will have the set. Jakovic with a roll shot, picked up by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump, Yates is there to pick it up. Pushed outside to Tucson. Tucson rolls, ball's picked up. Mount Lebanon struggling. Looks like a free ball coming over here. Picked up by Crookshank, pushed to the outside, Tucson with a quick dump, and picked up by Mount Lebanon. How she got there, I have no idea. Tucson pushed it out, pushed it back outside Tucson. Tucson says, have that one, and that one doesn't work. Oh, a net violation on number 22 is called for Mount Lebanon. That will make it set point in set number 3. Peters Township is leading 24-18. Maggie Kuhn comes in. See if she can get another service ace like she did the first serve she had in this game. Pass picked up by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump over and nobody home. Everybody was standing there watching it. Years past, they used to call that a campfire. Everybody runs over to the ball and they all stop because everybody thinks somebody else is going to get it, and it looks like you're sitting around a campfire. Mount Lebanon has the serve. It is set point for Peters Township. And a service ace by Mount Lebanon. Tucson moved out of the way to let Crookshank get the ball. Crookshank wasn't able to get the angle on it, and the ball fell. Roll shot, Crookshank picks up the pass. Way, way, way too low for Valentic to even make an attack on that ball. Score is now 21, serving 24. It is still set point. Peters Township just needs to get a side out to close this set up. Crookshank with a nice pass. Valentic with a big swing. Gets the point. That is the set. 25-21, and we'll be right back for set number 4. And we're back with the start of set number 4. It's been a very interesting match so far. We had Mount Lebanon take the first set 29-27. Peters Township came back with a resounding win of 25-18 in set number 2. They've just won set 3, 25-21. We're getting ready to start set 4. Peters Township is now on the right side of the court. Mount Lebanon is on the left side of the court. Joe Yates serves the ball to Mount Lebanon. Pushes the ball to the outside for a quick roll. Tucson picks the ball up. Plaskina pushes it out to Tucson. Tucson reaching driving shot. Tucson picks the ball up to Valentic. Roll shot by Blonde, driven into the net. That is a point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Picked up by Blonde. Plaskina pushes out to Tucson. Tucson with a big swing is blocked. She gets another shot at it. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Valentic pushes the ball and keeps it on Mount Lebanon's side. Mount Lebanon kind of flails at it, and it's a point for Peters Township. In comes Abby Willett. Plaskina with the serve. You have Willett, Tucson, and Valentic in the front. Yates, Blonde, and Plaskina in the backcourt. Nice serve by Plaskina, picked up easily by Mount Lebanon, pushed to the weak side. The roll shot, which looked from this angle, looked like it was out, was called in by the line judge. So that is a point for Mount Lebanon. Served by Mount Lebanon, picked up by Tucson. Plaskina almost jumped onto the table to try to get that ball. Haven't seen too many errant passes like that tonight. Peters Township's been passing the ball relatively well. Pass by Yates. Plaskina pushes outside to Valentic. And that time, Mount Lebanon was not fooled with a 31. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Picked up by Yates. Plaskina pushed the ball outside. Willett with a big hit. Weak side slide. Picked up by Blonde. Pushed Valentic. Valentic muscles her way past the middle blocker of Mount Lebanon and earns that point. Madison Tassone back to serve. Blonde, Valentic, and Willett in the front. Set to the weak side. Picked up by Plaskina. Yates pushes the ball outside to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon rolls the ball back over. Yates picks the ball, pushes to Plaskina. Giving back to Blonde. Mount Lebanon picks it up. Free ball coming over here. The ball is called out. That is a point for Peters Township. Served by Tassone. Mount Lebanon with a nice pass right to the middle. Dumped in the middle. Yates is right there. Blonde was there. Tassone reaches up, picks the ball up. There's just a little one-arm flick in there was happening. It was just tough for them to get their hands on the ball. The score is 5-3 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Tough serve by Mount Lebanon, picked up by Blonde. Plaskina pushes it out to Valentic. Just not able to get the ball over. Another tough serve by Mount Lebanon. Yates picks the ball up. Push to Willett. Willett drives the ball out of bounds. Score is 7-3 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Another nice serve. Yates picks the ball up. Willett rolls the ball over. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon pushes it up to the weak side. Yates puts the ball into Plaskina's hands. Plaskina pushes it over to Blonde. Blonde drives it into Mount Lebanon defensive player's hands. She hits the ball, bounces off of Peters Township, and they score another point. Score is 8-3 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Pass by Blonde. Plaskina pushes it to Willett. Roll shot out. I would not be surprised to see a timeout happen in the very near future if this continues. They need to try to do something to get Mount Lebanon out of the rotation they're in right now because they're being very effective. Another nice hard serve. Yates passes the ball. Plaskina. Valentic hits the ball, but Mount Lebanon picks the ball up. Another free ball coming over. Here's an opportunity. Push the ball outside to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot. And that's just what they needed to have happen. They need to get Mount Lebanon out of that rotation. These volleyball games are all about ebb and flow and emotion, as surprising as that is. And you got to be able to change the game somehow. So a lot of times the coaches will actually use a timeout as a means to slow the game down, almost like in football where you call a timeout before a field goal to ice the kicker. You do the same type of thing. And now momentum is shifted again, and it's moved back toward Peters Township. They picked up another point. In the game now, we also have Izzy Myers, who's a sophomore. She's a defensive specialist. She's number 4. Another nice serve by Izzy. Push to the middle, picked up by Tassone. Plaskina tries a sneaky little trick. Brings a free ball back over. Tassone picks the ball up. Plaskina pushes to the middle. Kyle Keene with the nice shot. And that results in a point. Izzy Myers will get the serve again. Another nice serve by Izzy. Push to the outside for Mount Lebanon. Picked up by Tucson. Plaskina pushes to the weak side to Willett for the nice kill. The score is 7-9. 7 serving 9. Izzy Myers is having a nice serving run here, bringing the Indians back. Pass by Mount Lebanon. Quick shot. Almost pancaked by Plaskina. Izzy comes out of the game. Joe Yates comes back in. Pass picked up by Yates. Plaskina pushes the outside to Blonde. Blonde with the shot and the kill. Score is now 8 serving 10. Jocelyn Jakovic and Aaron Herpy into the game now. Kyle Keene, Celine Blonde, Jocelyn Jakovic in the front. Joe Yates, Madison Tucson, and Aaron Herpy in the back. Nice serve by Herpy. Indians clawing their way back up. The score is 9 serving 10. Another nice float serve by Herpy. Big swing by Mount Lebanon. Slide. Herpy almost had that. She was a half step short. Mount Lebanon has the serve. We are in set number 4. This is a best of 5 match. If Peters Township is able to beat Mount Lebanon in this set, the match will be over. If not, we'll go into a 5th set. Mount Lebanon with another service error. Celine Blonde back to serve. Slide and a big hit by Mount Lebanon for the kill. They get the side out and the point. Celine Blonde coming out of the game. Abby Crookshank coming in. Mount Lebanon with a serve. Out of bounds. The 13th errant serve of this match. Joe Yates in to serve. Lauren Valenta coming in. Kyle Keene also going out. Nice pass by Mount Lebanon. Run in the middle. Push the ball to the outside. Picked up. And a quick dump to the outside by Herpy. Big swing by Mount Lebanon. Off the block and down in play. Point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Peters Township receiving. Pass by Tucson. Herpy tried to push it out. Pushed it more to the weak side. I think she was trying to do something a little quicker. I think there was some sort of play they were going to try to run there, and it just didn't work. Pass by Crookshank, pushed outside to Tucson. Tucson with a roll shot picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon pushed the ball to the outside. Big hit by number 23 in Mount Lebanon. Another point. The score is 15-11 in favor of Mount Lebanon. Pass picked up by Crookshank. Herpy pushed outside to Tucson. Tucson hits the ball, picked up by Mount Lebanon. Push to the weak side. Herpy picks the ball up. Yates pushes back out to Tucson. Tucson rolls the ball back into play. Try to quick pick up, and it didn't work. It didn't work for Peters Township to pick that ball up. The point does go to Mount Lebanon, Peters Township calls its first time out of the set, and we'll be right back. And we're back with the score 16-11 in favor of Mount Lebanon in set number 4. Pass by Tassone. Big swing by Valentic. But Mount Lebanon got the better of that one. Score is 17-11. If Mount Lebanon wins this set, we will go to set 5. If Peters Township is able to pull this off, the set and the match will be over. Herpy pushes to Tassone. Tassone hits the ball in between the block and down. That is a point and a side out. In come Plaskina and Willett. Plaskina with the serve. Trouble for Mount Lebanon. They'll roll the ball over. Crookshank pushes it out, push to the outside. Tassone with a huge hit. You could hear the thunder of that clap. That was a smashing spike right there. Another serve by Plaskina. Trouble again for Mount Lebanon. Free ball, another opportunity. Could be a repeat. And unfortunately, they call that a backcourt attack because Plaskina wasn't able to keep the ball on her side and ended up going over the net. So it is a side out and a point for Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon with a serve. Jump float to Tassone over the net. Mount Lebanon makes him pay. Served by Mount Lebanon. Tassone picks the ball up. Push to the outside. Willett muscles the ball through. And a lift is called on the Mount Lebanon side. That is a point. Blonde comes into play. Replacing Crookshank. Tassone's in the back. Nice roll serve. Push to the middle. Push dump. Plaskina tried to get it. Willett out of position and not able to get that ball. Pass by Blonde over the net. Mount Lebanon has control of this one. Big hit and kill. Score is now 21-14. And if I'm a betting man, we're going to 5 tonight. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Solid serve. Yates with a pass. Trouble. Willett with a big swing. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon pushes the ball to the weak side with a roll shot. Picked up by Tassone. Solid hit. You could see the people diving on the ground and how it gets wet. Valentic was running, slipped and fell because the gym floor gets a thin coating of water on it. Score is 22-14 in favor of Mount Lebanon. If Mount Lebanon wins this set, we will go to set number 5. Set number 5 will be a game to 15. Another nice serve by Mount Lebanon. Set to the weak side. Willett with a hit and a hammering block by Mount Lebanon. You can just feel the momentum of this game just changing. Pass by Blonde. Plaskina pushed to the middle. Valentic hammers the ball, but it's Mount Lebanon is there to pick it up. Plaskina reaching out to grab the ball and put it in. Peters Township needs to settle, and a big, big block by Valentic. She reached out and had her hands all over that ball. There was nowhere for that middle blocker to go. It was a textbook block. Reached up, 2 feet over the net, perfect pike position, hands extended over onto the other side. There was nowhere for them to go. Another serve by Izzy Myers. And that'll be the end of that one. The score is 24-15, so it is set point for Mount Lebanon. If Mount Lebanon does get this point, we will go into game 5. Set number 5 will be a game to 15. They'll have a coin toss to decide who serves and who gets the side for it. And we will play to 15. There will be a switch at the end of the 8th point. So each team gets on both sides of the court for the same amount of time. Quick dump. Yates picks that ball up. Plaskina pushes the weak side. Willett with a roll shot picked up by Mount Lebanon. Mount Lebanon pushes the outside backcourt attack. Yates is there. Plaskina pushes out to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot out of bounds. That is, they call a touch. That is a point for Peters Township. There is still life in this game. Herpy coming in and Jakovic coming in. The score is 16, serving 24. Peters Township is on your right. Mount Lebanon is on the left. Herpy with the serve. Picked up. Mount Lebanon pushes the ball to the outside. A quick little roll shot, but Blonde's there to pick that roll shot up. Nice roll shot by Tassone. Push to the slide and a big hammer, but Tassone's there. Hammered again, and that is the set. Mount Lebanon wins this set 25-16, and we'll be right back for set number 5. And we're back with the start of set 5. This has been an amazing game so far. Mount Lebanon won the first set 29-27. Peters Township won the second and third sets 25-18 and 25-21 respectively. And Mount Lebanon just finished off winning set number 4 25-16. Set number 5 will be a game to 15. Peters Township is on the left. Mount Lebanon is on the right. This will determine who is the winner of this match for the evening. Both teams have fought long and hard for this win. So either team actually deserves the win for as hard as they've both worked. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Yates with the pass right to Plaskina. Given to Valentic. Valentic pushes that ball down. Mount Lebanon picks the ball up. Free ball. Here's an opportunity for Peters Township. Push to the outside. Tassone with a big swing blocked by Mount Lebanon. Push back to Tassone. And a touch out of bounds. That is a point for Peters Township. Plaskina will be back to serve. This game, again, is only to 15. It's not to the regular 25 because it is the 5th set. Willett just came into the game. Pass by Mount Lebanon to the middle. Valentic with a big block, keeping the ball on Mount Lebanon's side. Roll shot. Valentic again with a block. Roll shot over, picked up by Yates, pushed to the outside, Tassone. And I do believe it's going to be a double contact on Emmy Plaskina, the setter. Mount Lebanon has the ball. They are serving. The score is tied 1-1. Picked up by Yates. And that's it. That'll be a service ace for Mount Lebanon. Yates with the Mount Lebanon picks the ball up, pushes it right to the setter. Swing to the outside. Yates says this is easy. Push to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot touch. And the point side. Mount Lebanon has called a timeout, and we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back in set number 5. The Indians are leading 6-2. The game will be to 15. This will be the final set of the evening. And another service ace by Tassone. The score is 7-2. Momentum has certainly shifted to the Indians. Nice serve by Tassone. Mount Lebanon pushed the ball to the outside. A big solid hit. Lauren Valentic says, get that out of here, not on my side. Big block. Serve by Tassone. It was a good eye by Mount Lebanon. The ball was long. To side out, Mount Lebanon. Score is 8-3. The game is only to 15 this time. So we're halfway through this final set. Mount Lebanon with the serve. Blonde passes the ball perfectly. Pliskina. Valentic just pounds the ball down. Valentic has just taken ownership of this game at this point. And Mount Lebanon has called another timeout. So we'll be right back after this timeout. And we're back in set 5. The score is 9-3. This is the final set of the evening. Joe Yates with the serve. Mount Lebanon pushes the ball to the weak side. Roll shot picked up by Pliskina. Yates pushes it over to Blonde. Blonde with a roll shot. Mount Lebanon still struggling. Roll shot coming back over. Picked up by Tassone. Pushed out to Blonde. Blonde with a big swing. And that'll be another point for Peters Township. Score is now 10-3. Yates has the serve. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Pushed to the weak side. Roll shot picked up. Yates passed the ball into the bench. Point for Mount Lebanon. Score is 4-10. This is set 5. Both the last 4 sets have been split evenly by Mount Lebanon and Peters Township. Yates with the pass. Pliskina puts it out, and Keene puts the ball down, but it's picked up by Mount Lebanon. Dump. Pliskina keeps the ball alive. Yates pushes it out. Blonde knuckles it over. So roll shot. Pliskina back to Yates. Yates pushes to Pliskina for the backcourt attack. The double contact is called on Mount Lebanon. That is another point. Peters Township leads 11-4. Herpy comes into the game. We now have a service error by Yates. Three passers in the back. Blonde, Tassone, and Yates. Blonde with the pass. Pliskina pushes out the Blonde. Blonde with a hit down the line and a big kill. Big kill. Herpy back to serve. Nice serve. Mount Lebanon passes the ball to the outside. Swing and a touch. Point for Mount Lebanon. Opportunity, and they take advantage of it with that point. That's why it's so important not to overpass the ball. Another referee sweat timeout. Mount Lebanon has the serve. The score is 12-7. Jump float picked up by Blonde. Herpy pushed the ball to the outside. Jakovic with a roll shot. Mount Lebanon a little trouble. Free ball coming over. Here's an opportunity for the Indians. Push the ball to the outside. Blonde with a big hit. Picked up by Mount Lebanon. Quick dump. Picked up. Jakovic is there. Tassone pushes the ball over. This is an opportunity for Mount Lebanon. Seal that block. Picked up by Blonde. Push Tassone with a quick little roll. Blonde with a free ball over. Mount Lebanon struggling. Yates picks the ball up. Pushes it to Tassone for the backcourt. Big attack. Mount Lebanon is there. Tried the quick dump, and Mount Lebanon was able to get that ball down. Mount Lebanon is trying to come back. The score is now 8-12. Peters Township only needs 3 more points to end this game. Mount Lebanon has 7. For as hot as it is outside, that's why they have to keep wiping the floor down. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Yates with the pass. Push to the weak side. Blonde just pushes it back into play. But everybody's standing there watching it, so we get the point. Scores 13-8. Blonde will go back to serve. Blonde with the backcourt attack, and they call it out. Herpy pushed outside to Town. Town commanding hit, but it's handled by Mount Lebanon. Ball's pushed. Herpy picks it up. Over to Jakovic, who rolls it for the kill. That makes it set point. Mount Lebanon back into the game. Comes Lauren Valentic and Abby Crookshank. Let's see if Abby can put this thing away with an ace. Mount Lebanon passes the ball, pushes to the outside, and they get the point. The score is 14-10 in favor of Peters Township. Mount Lebanon has the serve. Blonde with the pass. Herpy pushes to the outside. Town with the swing. Picked up by Crookshank. Pass the ball back over. An opportunity for Mount Lebanon right now. And blocked by Valentic to win the game. The match is 15-10. Well, that's it for us tonight. It was a 5-set match with a score of 29-27 Mount Lebanon, 25-18 Peters Township, 25-21 Peters Township, 25-16 Mount Lebanon, and 15-10 Peters Township. I'm Steve Campbell along with Lily Summer and Dylan Fink. We're glad you were with us tonight, and stay with us and come back for more Indians volleyball on Tuesday, September 18th, when the Lady Indians take on the Upper St. Clair Panthers at Upper St. Clair. Also, the Lady Indians can be seen at home again on Thursday, September 20th, where they take on division rivals Moon Area School District at 7:15. Please come out and support your Lady Indians. Once again, thank you for watching, everyone, and until the next serve, good night.